Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, man. Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, hello, how's it going? But if you are a returning viewer, how goes it, man? It's been a little while, you know? It's been some time since we last spoke, and it's been about a month. It's been about a month, I know. But I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room right now. Am I quitting? Have I given up on my aspirations as a content creator? Am I going away forever? Is this a goodbye message? Any of that stuff. Let's just go ahead and address all of that right now. So, to make a long story short, no. No, I'm not quitting. I'm not going away forever. If I can help it, right? If I can help it, no, I'm not quitting. I'm not going away. However, I do want to talk about why I needed to take a bit of a break, you know, this last month or so. And that being, to be honest, I just kind of got a little burnt out, you know, and we've been going hard for like the last 2 years on whatever content, mainly Dokkan, but it felt like it got to a point where it was just like, you know what, dude, honestly, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? And it felt like my goals and my aspirations were so far away that it almost felt pointless. I became discouraged. I'll be honest. I became discouraged, and it was just one of those things that you have to combat as a content creator, you know, or doing anything. You have to combat that feeling of discouragement. Basically try to remind yourself that, like, hey, like, this is something that I did for fun. It doesn't necessarily have to go anywhere because you've learned other skills along the way. That was kind of the whole point. Now, what are my goals? My goals are still the same. My goals are to develop a community that I guess you can say, somewhat rely on in the regards of in the future financially, right? Because whatever work that I decide to do, I want it to be good enough for you guys to want to support it, right? I want my community that I've built from scratch, basically, to be, you know, cool, honest people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just want a good community. I want a good community, in which case I feel like I've developed a decent part of that already, because I've gotten 264 of you in a room just because you guys like the way I talk, I guess. I don't know. I don't know your reasons for being here, but just know you being here means a lot to me, okay? Whether you watch me all the time or not, that's irrelevant. The fact that you even hit the subscribe button means a lot to me, okay? But that being said, in the future, that's the whole point, right? I want to be able to be sustained on my work and be able to just take a month hiatus or a vacation if I needed to or wanted to, just because, you know, that's what I want. I want to be able to have that freedom to do so, you know. And I understand I have to lay the foundation first, right? But in doing so, it not only takes time, but it takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of energy, in which case sometimes you just need a little bit of a recharge, you know. And that's basically what that month of me going away was. Now, I'm not saying we're just going to jump right back into the swing of things. However, I will say that, you know, we haven't given up, okay? That's basically the main takeaway from this video, is that I'm not leaving, I'm not giving up, and we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep doing our thing, and we're just going to keep pouring ourselves into this, and hopefully we get something back in the end. And if we don't, bro, honestly, I can at least then say, hey man, I tried, dude. I tried. That's all I can say. I tried. And then I'll become a mailman or something. I don't know. But in the meantime, we just keep trying, bro. We just keep trying, because eventually we'll get our break, you know? And then we go from there. I tried to do something cool with words here. I don't know if it really worked. But anyway, I just thought I'd put this out there into the void for anybody that's potentially going through the same thing or just needed to hear, hey, don't give up. But other than that, I will see you guys again very soon. Peace, guys.